indication of patience inside of a match and the ability to apply yourself effectively without overextending over the course of numerous minutes, without becoming mentally drained. I think that these are very big factors, and I believe that JaySon has what it takes here, but we'll see.
He definitely has that level head, and I want to see it come into play here. Game 1, and we're going on to Battlefield. So your thoughts real quick on the stage and how it really benefits both these characters.
You know, I know that Fox loves his up air setups, and he can further extend that through the platforms, and that's kind of what he's looking for. Toon Link in this matchup is just looking to use them as landing options and basic escape mechanisms to pull out his bomb, withdraw, and otherwise avoid punishment.
That's right.
I think overall, though, it's definitely going to favor Fox. He's got some devastatingly quick up airs. He does kill off the top, though, so ultimately maybe smarter. Toon Link's more notorious for kill confirming off the side, though he has both options available to him. But right now, they're just trying to break it open. It's oddly rather even right now, so I'm pretty impressed myself.
Yeah. Actually, only 3% here.
Is this it?
Wow!
Good
Beautiful tech, though, from JaySon.
Absolutely mandatory, that tech.
Yeah.
So again, there's something about Toon Link specifically that I feel that it really does come down to who has the percent lead. And oh, mama.
Well, he definitely has more than just the percent lead at this point, getting the stock lead as well after that shield break.
So now JaySon's going to have his work cut out for him because Toon Link is great at extend. Look at this. Look at the extension of this lead.
Oh, man, that was 31% solely off of up tilts.
Exactly.
No, and I wanted to touch on at the very beginning of this game. I expected that we'd be seeing Toon Link really using the platforms almost as a defensive method, right? Kind of trying to create some space and try to set up for that next projectile, whereas it's going to be Fox who's coming in with the offense, but we're seeing all the offense so far from Lucy. We're not really seeing JaySon establish any flow in this game whatsoever. It's just been all about Lucy this entire time.
I have to say, I'm pretty shocked, and I don't think he's really even pushed to the platforms yet. He's just been able to kind of execute his game plan, and beautiful, by the way. I love that bait. I love holding the bomb, holding the shield, and then just watching them explode. Read that F smash. What an upset in my eyes. Fantastic execution on Lucy's end. He's only a quarter garbage now.
So I guess he'll just be no longer trash if he takes these next 2 stocks.
I mean, he'll go down to at least a 10th.
Okay.
And that's impressive.
So he'd be like a recycling bin.
I'm at least a 10th trash. I mean, if I may be so rude.
Let's look back on that match for a second. Where was it that JaySon really lost control of that game? Beyond the obvious shield break.
I was going to say, I think that we know the shield break there. He basically, I mean, it is ultimately the answer is the shield break, but it was also his over-reliance on shield through bomb camping. He's going to have to get in and find those moments, and it's not going to be through sitting back and playing defensive. Technically speaking, in the neutral, and something that players tend to neglect when they're being approached, is that you're not winning neutral simply by blocking. You're not winning neutral by avoiding the incoming damage. You're only winning neutral based on position and shield strength. And as that diminishes, you know, you run out of options. You get cornered. You get pushed back. Now, he's coming back with a vengeance here.
Yeah.
So I definitely seen a lot of good adaptation, to say the least.
It's a big change. He went from not losing neutral to actually getting some wins in neutral, which is such a big difference.
One of the strengths of this player, in my experience with him, is his ability to adapt. But it is still going to come down to his ability to seal his stock out. Now, he almost had it there, and now he does.
Yeah, 2 jabs into the up smash, the 64 special. And wow, even there, employing the reflector as Sakurai intended. Not going for it twice.
Oprah. Questionable Firefox, but it works.
Yeah.
What a mix-up.
I guess it was like so close that because Lucy wanted to control that corner, he didn't really have any breathing room or any way to escape.
I think for whatever reason, Lucy's really trying to respond to aggression with aggression here in this matchup. So he's getting knocked lightly into the air, and then he's coming in with a fair. He's coming in with attempted bomb pulls and other like nair options. And this is what JaySon is capitalizing on this match that's making the key difference. He's applying Lucy's aggression against him, and an aggressive Toon Link has generally a bad time, especially against a character with as solid of a neutral as Fox. So I think that's what we're seeing here, and I think that's the adaptation is JaySon is applying himself, and he's also baiting out the aggro.
It's almost like Lucy, in an attempt to get control of the game back in his favor, is playing right into JaySon's game plan, but at least able to cut the stock lead down to 1, and now
Lucy's on the board. I mean, I wouldn't count him out. Toon Link has an amazing ability to kill mad early. If you see another shield break at 50, forget about it. Fox is out of here.
And let's not even forget about those up tilts as well. One of those can be strung together. We saw in that last game for about 30%. But right now, it's just been all about JaySon. Lucy, though, getting a bit of control of the stage here, only for JaySon to get it right back with that illusion.
I think the thing that Lucy needs to address here, and by the way, JaySon right there trying to cover the get-up option with his F smash. It has a lot of active frames when it kicks. Now look at this turnaround here. We're starting to see the makings of a comeback. I don't want to be too risque in my predictions here. In fact, I don't predict that because I thought Lucy was going to lose the first one. I still think he's going to lose the second one. We'll see what happens then.
He just wants to prove that he's a 10th garbage, and I think he's more than a 10th of the way there, actually making this game within striking distance. But wow, the call out on the roll, JaySon putting one on the board, and we're going to game 3.
Look at that patience. Still, solid comeback, some adaptation mid-match there. Actually, they didn't even wait between the individual matches to make the proper changes. I think the key at the end of that was just to remember that you guys still had like 3 minutes on the clock. Take your time, be patient, you know. And that's what he did at the end. JaySon, I mean, he watched for the roll and then reacted. He knew he had time. He wasn't worried. He was in shield. Worst comes to worst, he gets a back throw at anything. Anyhow, we're underway on match 3 now.
Yeah, going to Smashville, and it's going to be a really weird analogy, but the way I saw that last game was like you're having an argument with someone, right? Mm-hmm. And you know, like a discussion with someone, and you realize that you're losing, and so you start like shouting and you're raising your voice. Mm-hmm. You're not actually winning the argument, but you're basically at that point giving up all control.
You have to. It's true that you have to interject your opinion, but you have to pick the right time. And that's exactly what it was. He was trying to shout back, as it were, over and over and over again.
Yeah, instead of finding true answers to what JaySon was saying. So now we need to see that adaptation, right? So far, Lucy is making this look a lot more like the reverse of Game 2, and that's exactly what he needs to do. The back and forth from these players as JaySon dishes out so much percent to make this within 13.
JaySon fighting for his winner's bracket life here. Lucy about to make a very big upset if he can keep this up.
That's right.
Very smart.
I don't think Lucy's even ranked in Houston, is he?
I have no idea, but I like to tease him.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a feather in his cap for sure if he's able to walk away with it, and he's certainly got the percentage that he needs, I think, to take this with a well-played smash.
Gentleman's bet. How do you think he's going to try and take the stock? I'm going to say bomb confirmed to up air.
I feel like I'm expecting a back air.
I'll take a back air. Yeah. Okay, let's find out. Let's see if he can even take the stock for that matter.
That's true. That's true. Keep in mind that JaySon, he's such a patient player, but right there falling for so many of these airs, Lucy unable to capitalize, and the bear comes from JaySon, but he ends up SDing instead. Does that mean we both lose?
I think we both lose.
We both have to buy each other Cokes at this point, I assume.
I at least just got knocked back to 1/8 trash myself.
1/8 trash,
absolutely.
Gotcha. Well, JaySon, not losing a minute. It doesn't feel like he lost all that much momentum, even with that SD. You're seeing so much damage being put on Lucy right now.
Absolutely. Ooh, that's a lot of lasers to eat for breakfast. Yeah, so this is the thing. Nobody really racks damage quite like Fox, and I know that I'm saying that in the face of a Toon Link, but I really feel that this character can absolutely take one grab or one follow-up down air and just up air, up air, up air, or read a solid up smash, and then bam, you just ate 40%. And it's safe on shield, it comes in, it's very effective, it's great for his neutral game. So Lucy's just trying to find a way here. He needs to catch Fox out of position and gimp him, which is exactly what he went for.
I was so scared at that moment. I thought that Lucy had such a big play on his hands.
I mean, it could have absolutely worked out in his favor. Is it? Nope, it could have worked out in his favor. If he had been able to push him off of that side B, he would have been able to gimp out the up B. So it would have come down to that. But unfortunately for Lucy, that's not going to be the case here.
Oh, Boomerang. That was beautiful. Boomerang actually coming back.
Very lucky not to be dead right now on that F smash.
Smart play actually from both players. Lucy holding onto the bomb, hoping for it to explode, and JaySon actually avoids it. The patience pays off. He gets the up smash, and Lucy sent to the sky without diamonds.
Great.
Maybe sent down to the loser's bracket.
You know, I can't even hate on that. Well played. Well played.
I've just been waiting all day to use it, really. I saw a player named Lucy, I was like...
No, that was that pun was aces. Anyhow, so great match, good competitive set. JaySon definitely made the adaptation he needed to, but Lucy did hold his own. And if you're watching this, Lucy, wet garbage.
So you're killing me. So let's talk for a second. You know, it's